guys, it's Mary. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to show you guys how I completed my gallery wall that's behind me. I actually filmed this video throughout a couple days because there were some mishaps that happened and some complications along the way, but I wanted to show you guys how I was able to hang the gallery wall and what I've learned and what not to do as well. If you guys are new here, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below and also leave me a comment in the comment section. I'd love to hear if you guys are thinking about doing a gallery wall or if you guys have attempted one before. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so this is my living room and we have this big wall above where the couch is, and I thought it needed something. I didn't know what to do, so I decided to just go ahead and do a gallery wall above the couch. So I started already, and I'll tell you guys what I did. So I looked it up, and you're supposed to center your gallery wall from the couch or above any furniture. You're supposed to center it to the furniture that it's going above. So I measured where it is from the center of the couch, and then this line is the center of the entire wall. So I'm going to be doing the center of the couch, so that is my starting point, and I marked it. And then this is the middle of that's going to be the center of both rows. So I'm doing 2 rows of 4, and I centered that point right there between the vent and the couch cushion. So that is kind of where the center of my gallery wall is gonna go, just right here between the vent and the couch. Okay, so I started off by purchasing 8 of these frames from Target. They were pretty affordable. I think they were about $15 each. And then I bought the prints to go in them. So I took the frame and I bought this construction paper from Home Depot, and I just cut out the entire frame 8 times because I have 8 frames. And I'm going to go ahead and start placing it where I want the frames on the wall. And this is a lot easier to do. I started marking with pencil where I want it, but when I started to erase it, it kind of got the walls a little streaky. So I decided to just put the construction paper on, measure it exactly how I want, and then I can go ahead and mark the hole where I need to put in the nails, and then that way the picture frames will all be exactly the same width apart. So I'll show you guys how to do that in just a second. Okay, so I'm going to start with the center and then move towards the other ends. I just thought this would be a lot easier because I don't exactly know how far out they will go with it. And I'm going to be doing 3 inches from each frame. So each frame will be 3 inches apart, both on the side and the top of the frame. Before I start doing that, I'm actually going to mark that center line in the center of the wall just so I have it. Okay, so now from this line, we're going to measure 1.5 inches above it and 1.5 inches below because we want them to be 3 inches apart. Okay, so I just finished putting the picture frame templates on the wall, and this isn't perfect or exactly measured. It's just to kind of see what it will look like and where we want to put them. So I did kind of get, roughly measure between each one. They should be around 3 inches apart, but once we start putting up the actual frames, then we will make sure that those are exactly leveled and measured correctly. Okay, I haven't been recording because it took me probably an hour to figure out how to get these to work. So the problem I was having was that we bought these kind of hooks to hang them on, and I need them to be, where the nail goes needs to be exactly the same height all the way across. So it's taken me a while to kind of figure out how to basically get that, but this is how it's looking so far. Okay, so I had to stop filming in the middle of this because I was not achieving the look that I wanted. I needed the pictures to be exactly the same height throughout both rows, and it just wasn't working out for me. What I've learned is that if you have a laser level, that is going to be the best bet, because you can mark the line that you want your nails to be and then just measure each distance between each hook. That way they're all in the same line. You don't have to worry about measuring up and down. You just have to measure from side to side. I didn't have that for this project, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick the camera up and show you guys kind of how I did that in the finished product. Okay, so this is how it ended up turning out. It is actually perfect, even though it wasn't that easy of a project to do. But what I've learned, and if you guys are interested in doing this yourselves, I would start with your first 2 pictures in the middle somewhere. So I obviously don't have exactly a middle, but I started with these 2 pictures here. And the best thing to do is to measure your nail from the ground to the nail, or to the nail, and then measure the next one from the ground to the nail, and then do the same thing with the top row. So measure from the ground all the way up to the nail, and do that for your other frames to get them to measure. This is if you don't have a laser level. If you have a laser level, obviously, like I said, you can just put it to the wall and it will draw a line, and then that's where you know to put your nails. So that is kind of what I've learned. In the beginning of the video, I kind of showed you to cut out the construction paper and put that on the wall. I realized that didn't really help me at all. It just kind of showed me where I wanted the picture frames, but you can do that if you want, but it really wasn't that necessary. So Also, before I end this video, I wanted to kind of point out that I got these picture frames from Target. I don't remember if I said that already. And then the pictures, I just got them printed from Costco. I made sure everything was black and white, and then some of these pictures were actually not in black and white, and I just edited that on my computer. I really wanted that monochromatic look, so that is how my gallery wall turned out. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this gave you some help or inspiration in any way. If you guys have any questions on anything specific, please leave me a comment down below. I'll be happy to answer. But other than that, I will see you guys next time.